Hello, thank you for joining me, the Penny Nanny. We're watching over every cent. Today is Friday, so it's the meal plan day of the week. But I'm going to share with you some things from the church Christmas dinner haul that I received, and then do some shout outs and talk about meal ideas, and then give you the menu plan. So well, let's start with the menu plan actually, because that's the easiest and simplest thing here. So tonight we're gonna have pantry pizza. Saturday we're gonna have ham dinner, because we're gonna bake up one of those hams. Because if you recall, I talked to you about how we have lasagna traditionally on Christmas Day for dinner, and I'm going to actually make chowder. It'll be a budget chowder, but it'll be a chowder with tuna and clams and crab that I received from the pantry, along with a cream of something soup and potatoes and onions just cut up and put in there. So, but anyway, that's our traditional. Christmas Eve is the chowder, and then Christmas Day is lasagna for dinner. So we're gonna make the ham up, half a ham that we received here this weekend. And then on Sunday, we're gonna have grilled ham and cheese. Monday, we're gonna have slow cooker ranch thighs, and that's just where you take the thighs, put them in a slow cooker, and pour ranch dressing or ranch seasoning all over it. With the ranch seasoning, if you just use the packet, you have to put some oil in it just to kind of mix it up, oil or butter or something. But the dressing, you can just pour right over it. It'll cook up just fine. Tuesday will be pasta with meat sauce. Wednesday will be leftovers, and Thursday will be grilled tuna melts. So let's talk about that haul, that Christmas haul from the church. So we received that half of a ham, the spiral ham, 2 cans of green beans, 2 cans of corn, 2 cream of mushroom soup, 2 sticks of unsalted butter. That would actually be really good to use, excuse me, with the ranch dressing over the chicken thighs. The dressing packet with dry ingredients. Let's see. Grits, 3 pounds of potatoes, 2 containers of yogurt, 3 pounds zucchini. And I'm gonna figure out what to do with that. I may actually fry that up with garlic and breadcrumbs and such, and just have it for a side dish when we make the ham dinner. And a large box of Kellogg's cornflakes. So now speaking about that ham, I'm going to include in the description today of these items, and their dollar value actually came out to $54.51. And remember, that's me just finding the lowest price item at every store that's close, using their apps, and budgeting from there, calculating from there, I should say. So anyway, we're gonna have all these ham leftovers. So what I did was I went through and I researched some things, and here is some of the ideas that I'll be putting into the description here. Spanish rice with ham. Now we have boxes of rice-a-roni that are Spanish rice. So it's very easy to make for us, but I mean, you can just make it with regular rice, and then onion and vegetables, and obviously tomato will go in there, and that'll be really delicious for people who like Spanish rice. So stuffed ham slices. Now these are the spiral ham slices that are, you take a slice of ham and you can put stuffing in there or dressing or something of that kind. I'm going to try to find a different filling other than dressing. I'm not quite sure what that'll be yet, but just something else besides that. A shepherd's pie made with ham, ham soup, ham and potato casserole. So those are just some ideas. If you have any ideas of what you do for your leftover ham, go ahead and put that in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out on the channel here about that. So, speaking of shout outs, let's do ours. I want to shout out to Dan and Tori, who are new subscribers. Welcome, and we look forward to your contributions here, and we hope that we can help you too. Shout out to Karen Diane on the Every Other Food and Christmas Dinner Pantry hauls. She just wished us a Merry Christmas, and I thought that was really nice. To Martha on my Christmas tree. She just commented about how nice it looks, and we don't have a theme on our Christmas tree, which I see a lot of people do. They do colors or something like that, but ours are just ornaments with special meaning. A few of them are, we had a fox, a glass fox ornament, and at one of the places we used to live in town here, we were right up against like a woods, and well, I guess we are here too, but it's wetlands. But anyway, the fox would come out regularly and just kind of run around the yard and see what he could find to nibble on or whatever. So that was a surprise to us because we'd never seen one that up close that wasn't at a zoo or something. Another one is we have a car with a tree atop it, a glass one with a tree on top of it, and it looks like our Chevy HHR that we used to have. Now we took the HHR to a tree cutting place several years ago and tried to cut down the best looking tree that we had. It turned out to be huge. We dubbed it the Griswold family Christmas tree because it was just so giant and so much bigger. And I mean, it literally hung over the front end of the car. So that was an ornament that we bought just to remind us of that. And then another one is a snowmobile. The reason I got that one for my son and my husband is my husband's employer gave him 2 old snowmobiles that needed some work. He was just going to get rid of them. But we took them and my son and husband got them running, and they were tooling around the lots over here and our yard, and they just had a blast doing it. So I bought that just to celebrate what they were doing. So thank you, Martha, for the compliments on the tree. I bought more ornaments for my son and my husband, but I'm not saying what they are right now, just in case they would see this upload, and I don't really want them to know what they're getting, but I will show you after Christmas. And to Shalanda, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. You're a new subscriber also, and thank you for your comment about the ham. So with that being said, for the weekend, we have a pantry that I'm going to go to, a church pantry, the every other week one. We're going to do some rearranging in the laundry room, because right now my dryers are in the garage, and that's just from when I had my business, my cleaning business. But what we're going to do is switch it so we get rid of one of our wash machines because we have two in there. So we're going to bring a washer and a dryer complete in the house so I don't have to go out to the garage. It's supposed to be really cold next weekend. Next week actually. It's supposed to be only in the teens. So it'll be interesting. And I just don't want to have to go out to the garage and do that there. So other than that, we really don't have many plans. This is the last weekend before my husband is going to be on call, and he'll actually be on call on Christmas Day, but not the day after, where his boss has given everybody the day after Christmas off, except if you're on call, then you have to at least be ready to answer your phone. But so it could be an interesting week next week with it being cold. I have a feeling it's going to be 15 to 20 degrees colder than it is right now, and I have a feeling people are going to have their furnaces dying out in emergency situations at night or over the weekend. So I expect them to possibly be pretty busy. But so that's it. I hope you have good weekend plans. Share them with me if you want to. So with that being said, be well, be blessed, and know you're taken care of. Bye now.